For the past couple of months, I've been using acrylic gouache to paint face cards in my style. And it's sad to say this, but today we are finishing the last card of the mini series. Just a refresher, I finished the Queen of Hearts and the Jack of Clubs. So now it's finally time to do the King of Diamonds. You know the drill. We need a sheet of Canson extra large recycled Bristol paper in a 14 by 17 inch, tape, a glass jar with water, transfer paper. You may know what this is, but we'll get into that. The finest brushes you've ever seen in your life, and my tried and true Holbein acrylic gouache. Okay, so once I gathered all the materials, it was time to start. I started with drawing my idea in Procreate on my iPad, and because my approach to this last painting is a little different from the others, I'm gonna show you how I was able to get my drawing from the iPad to the surface we're going to be painting today. Once the drawing was finished, I airdropped it to my laptop and moved over to Adobe Acrobat. Once you do that, you're going to hit Select File, click on your drawing, and that will take you to this page that shows you the file in PDF format. So now we can just go to the print option, select poster, and just play with the numbers a little bit to get the perfect size for whatever piece you're about to do. After printing my drawing, I trimmed the excess edges and taped the pieces together. I rolled out my transfer paper, cut a piece that was as close as possible to the size of the drawing. Then I placed the drawing on top of that, so you should end up with 3 layers: the surface you're going to paint, the transfer paper, and the printout of the sketch on top. After that, you just use a ballpoint pen to draw all over the lines you see in the sketch. So the way it works is, because the graphite on the transfer paper is so soft, the pressure from the pen causes the graphite to easily rub off on the surface underneath, transferring your image. So that's kind of how it works. But once you finish, it will look something like this. This technique is really efficient if you're someone that draws a lot digitally or is on the go and wants to turn a small sketch into a larger piece. Now that that's all done, I did a wash of Golden's So Flat acrylic paint. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. It is so flat, not super flat, but this is what it looks like. And I always start with a wash, so you should totally do it too, because I do it and I'm telling you to. But because it's acrylic and really matte, it'll keep my paper stiff, and I threw on these vases to help it stay flat overnight. Now it's the next day, and it's finally time to start painting. Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaiman if you're new here. I hope you like what you see and stick around, because it would be a shame if you missed out. But if you're a returning member, I have missed you. I have. But you know what they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So I guess that just means that we've become soulmates or something like that. Anyways, right now I'm working on the King of Diamonds, and to be completely honest, we're going in blind with this one. No, seriously. I didn't have any idea on how I wanted this to look, but I did know 2 things. I don't want to think too hard about it. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it as loosey-goosey as possible. And dang, at least I know where I want my lighting to be. God, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I got this. This is gonna be a piece of work. It's gonna be a piece of work. But that was enough to keep me going, and I'm liking how the background looks so far. I'm definitely going to go back in and develop it a little bit more, but my goal was to use this little star as the light source and make the rest of the painting pretty dark, but it'll all come together as we get more into it. After painting the background, I had a better idea of what kind of colors I was going to use for the face. So I started painting the face, doing random mixes of brownish greens, making a mint shade with a little bit of yellow, and one with a little bit more white, just to lighten it up, really just doing what felt right. I put most of my attention towards how I felt in the moment, trying to trust and believe that I already know what to do, instead of over planning and trying to think 10 steps ahead of the process. Lately, I've been listening to a podcast for artists, made by artists, and it's given me a chance to look at myself from a different point of view. The podcast pushes the idea that you need to believe you are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And that always sounded so corny to me. Like, why would I walk around pretending that I'm the best? But I could be. You could be. No one is big enough to tell you you can't do something. I personally will only say you can't do it if you never try, which I feel like is fair, but artists are so hard on themselves, and to be honest, I think we do it to prepare ourselves for the worst, because who will? Who can prepare you for when a commission ghosts you, or someone says they don't like something you spent weeks, months, sometimes even years to create? No one. So I'm just learning to just keep making art for me, so much so that it becomes an obsession. That's my little mental update. But diving back into this painting, I know it started as the King of Diamonds, and I think that idea still lives in there somewhere. But right now it's kind of giving King of Dreams. It's so cosmic and light. Like, these colors make me think of the Milky Way or like Venus and Mars. I think it really works with my art style, and it's making the design stronger, so I'm not mad at it. Right now, my goals for my paintings are to make them light and heavy. Let me explain. I want them to be light, meaning I want to show big, whimsical movements and make sure my composition isn't bunched up or stiff, allowing it to breathe. And when I say I also want them to be heavy, I mean, I want the piece to feel grounded, like they're thinking, breathing, and feeling in the space that they are in. Not like a sticker on a refrigerator. But hey, it's part of the world building process, and I feel like I'm getting better and better each time, so that's a plus. Like I've mentioned in previous card videos, face cards have a bit of history behind them, so I'm gonna share a few things I was able to dig up about the King of Diamonds. The card is believed to be inspired by Julius Caesar. Caesar was a Roman general, politician, and dictator who is famous for winning battles that transformed Rome, having a super dramatic death brought upon him by over 60 senators, most of them being his closest friends and allies. This is why I don't touch grass. And his not so secret relationship with Cleopatra. Y'all know how the song goes? Cleopatra and her Cleopatra and her 6-inch heels catch ya. He's headed to the pyramid. Ay, he's headed to the pyramid tonight. But yeah, just a few fun facts, but maybe next time you look at a king card, you'll think of him. Getting back into the painting, I actually had Julius Caesar in mind when I was drawing up the design for my king character. I liked how he's depicted by other artists in their works, with a crown made out of leaves and heavy drapery across the body with armor usually underneath. So I kind of used those details in the end, but it's not super on the nose. I just made my crown more organic. I also made my character's chest look like there might be something draping over it, but it's just another piece of fabric that makes up the body. So yeah, so really just taking small elements from that concept and adding little notes into my drawing. Public service announcement. I keep saying prints are coming, and they are. I'm not joking, they are. I just had to take a little break the past month because the weather has been a doozy where I am. Going from hot to cold and hot to cold and then raining into hot, you know. So I just kept getting sick. But it's okay. I'm back again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take better pictures of the cards, then order test prints. The moment I get those in, I'm gonna make a super short review video, and if everything goes according to plan, prints will be live right after that video drops. So fingies crossed. Fingies crossed. I promise it's coming, okay? I'm not joking, I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna make prints, okay? And hopefully it'll be print on demand. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. So I'll talk more about that in that video. So I'm gonna think about the painting because I'm curious to know if you actually enjoyed this series. What are you kind of into? What are your like favorite videos on my channel? So I know like what you guys like. I have a really cool painting coming up too. Like, oh, I have a really cool painting coming up. It's so insane. I can't believe I even drew it. Like I'm like, did I draw this? And I'm like, oh, you did. I was like, kind of ate. Anyways, but it's really cool. It's really big, and it's gonna be beautiful. So I can't wait for you guys to see that, and I can't wait to start it because I have not started it yet. But I have a couple of other videos that are planned too, so those will kind of come out while I'm painting this huge painting that I have in mind. But yeah, it's kind of cool. The last couple of things I did to this piece was painting the star or diamond that sits right in front of the face, making it so pretty. And I used this bottle of iridescent paint by Golden. It's really sparkly and has like a purple green shift to it, so I like that. And I also painted this big bubbly star that sits right on top of his head. Ah, it's so pretty. I love the color against that dark background, and I don't know, it looks like jello. Ugh, and I wish I could eat it. Tell me if you like it though. Tell me in the comments if you like the star. But yeah, last but not least, I finished up the piece by painting these iconic king symbols outside the card. I know it's usually red, but guess what? I like the idea of it matching my color scheme, so I made them dark. It's specifically a dark turquoise color, which matches perfectly. But yeah, you know how we do this. This is the last card of the face card series, and I am so happy you took the time to peek into my process and be a part of this stepping stone. But yeah, I'm all done. So this is the King of the Diamonds. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Guys, we finally finished the last card. This was the King of Diamonds, or you could also call it the King of Dreams. I'm not mad at it. I kind of like it. And I think it turns out really well. Let me know which one was your favorite card. Actually, I gotta give you a reminder. Was your favorite card the Queen of Hearts, the Jack of Clubs, or last but not least, the King of Diamonds, aka King of Dreams? The series is finally complete. I am working on something big. I'm not gonna say anything because I never do. So y'all will see me very soon. But please tell me in the comments which one was your favorite and what you want me to do next. If this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end to see this little message. I love you, and I don't even know you yet. But like, let's get to know each other. Stick around. Subscribe, hit the bell, you know, all the things that the other YouTubers say. Like I always say, if you watched half of this video, even if you didn't watch the full video, but if you watched half of this video, I'm claiming you. You joined my cult and you can't escape. But I will see you in the next one. Mwah! Bye!
Trying to make sure you notice. Have you questioning yourself like why you ain't right here? Look in my eyes, you can see so clear. Ain't no disguise, I've been him for years. Forget your pride when you're so near. So let me.
I have these little like hand things I can put my hands in. I really like them. But yeah, keep watching. Editing me out.